All right, everybody. Yes, I said it. AOV is better than Honor of Kings. And we're going to outline 3 points as to why I feel that way in this video. And towards the end of the video, we're going to get to a controversial 4th point. So if you want to hear my take on why a lot of you do feel that HOK is better and why I feel that that's inaccurate, please stick around to the end of the video and you can watch that. So the first point is the fact that Honor of Kings is all based on Chinese folklore. It's something that's extremely unfamiliar to me, and I'd like to think maybe most of the Western world is not as familiar with Chinese folklore as they would like to assume. So Tencent back in 2016, 2017, when they revamped Honor of Kings and created AOV in the first place, they westernized it. They knew that the West wouldn't understand or like some of the characters and the heroes and what they're based on. So they did it back then to kind of westernize it and bring it to the global scene. What's different today? I don't know why they're backtracking, why they're walking that decision back. They've made some friendlier names for some of these heroes. For instance, whenever I was looking at some of the comparables, Yue is Gan and Mo, and in the original Chinese version, it was Ganjiang and Moye, and some others like that. I won't bore you all with changing some of the names, but Alistair, instead of Zhang Liang, it's just Liang. So they have done some efforts to make the heroes a little more Western, a little easier to understand. But so let's get over to Honor of Kings. The names are just too similar. If you look at these all heroes by name, we went backwards here. There's some that are pretty different. I mean, I like all of these that have different single names. But whenever you start getting into Dian Wei and let's see, Han Zin, Ho Yi, Huang Zong, those are just, I can't remember them. They're just not memorable. They don't mean anything to me, and it just makes it difficult. That's point number 1, why I feel Arena of Valor is better than Honor of Kings. Point number 2 is the hero design is better. If you look through some of these heroes, these are just the ones I own. The ones that I don't own get down here towards the bottom. But just look at some of the hero design. And Nagroth is sick. Preda is great. Kane, that Batman rework, he looks great. There's just so many different varieties of heroes. Arduin is a mechanical being. Crashed is a squid or something. I mean, it's just, there's so much variation. A wide range of non-human heroes as well. I mean, we've looked at Slims. We've got Zuka, Baldum, and Yibbeneth right here. Krizix. Zill even is got some different mechanic or some different looks to him. So just so much different design possibilities open up whenever you're not bound to the humanoid form. If we go over back to Honor of Kings, like right here, this is a good one right here. Kaiser and Kong Ming. They white hair, blue eyes, chiseled jaw. It's all the same. I mean, there was another one that I was looking at earlier. Oh, yeah. I mean, even they look different, but Dr. Bayan and Dunn right there. I mean, they're facing the same direction. They got similar hair. I mean, Dr. Bayan's blue, but Dunn has the same little neck scarf that Dr. Bayan's pulling up over his face. I mean, there's just not a wide variety of looks that are able to be had. Now, some of them are good, but I mean, Lamb, you can barely see anything. It's just a big sea of hair and gauze. I'm not sure. I just like the design. I think Arena of Valor has a lot more possibilities with the way they've done their design. So that's point number 2. Point number 3 is the AOV seems to be a little smoother on clicking on menus. I have to imagine that it's because Honor of Kings HOK is so bloated with animations trying to make it exciting and get your attention, that even just navigating some of the menus to me seems like it could be a chore. The gameplay doesn't seem too bad. I have a Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra that I play on, but occasionally when those intro screens, whenever you first boot up and you have to click past what they're trying to sell you that day, everything just seems a little sluggish in the menus when it's moving. So that's my third point. I believe Arena of Valor is just a little slimmer, a little sleeker, and I think it just works a little bit better, and as from a technical standpoint. Now, the controversial third point. Let's get over to Honor of Kings and look at some of this. Look at all this stuff. And when you first load up, it's always trying to do something for you. And I think Honor of Kings has too many gimmicks. I've said this before on stream. I stopped playing Pokemon Go for the exact same reason. I reached level 43 and it was just eating up my life with the fear of missing out. The gimmicks, every few days there was something coming out. They were releasing a new shiny or increasing spawn rates or doing some grind that you had to do on their timetable, or you would completely miss out on what that particular thing was. And I am not going to buy into that. I didn't have time for it then. I don't have time for it now. When I log into Honor of Kings, I spend 10 minutes getting the first few things and clicking on all the things. And I'm holding out hope that they are just doing it as a kind of an initial kickoff because of the global release and they're excited. But after a month, there's still no slowing down, it seems. But even though that's a negative, in my mind, for Honor of Kings, AOV is the exact opposite. The only thing they get are new codexes. So they've kind of fallen off in the wrong direction. If they could just bring a little more life back to AOV, maybe 1 or 2 of these events, then AOV, in my opinion, is hands down the better MOBA. Not to mention, I'm going to gripe about this happy gift because I got that stupid withdrawal token to fall off the edge and the game sucked it right back up on the platform, and I've still not gotten a withdrawal token to fall. That is the epitome of what I dislike about FOMO and these gacha type games. So Honor of Kings is doing a great disservice, in my opinion, for having it so prevalent in their game. But that's my 4 points to why AOV is the better MOBA, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think of these opinions. Feel free to point things out that didn't make my list one way or another. And whether you're an diehard AOV fan or infatuated with all the liveliness and newness of Honor of Kings, I do ask that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be putting out more content for both games, and specifically in future videos comparing the heroes and how they play in AOV versus Honor of Kings. And I'll be honest, I'll rate which one's better. And for example, right off the top of my head, Baijan is better. The Sun Sea is better in Honor of Kings. He's easier to control in his ultimate form. So those are just a few things that we will be going over. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't miss out on future videos because there's something for everyone that's watching. So thanks for watching this video, and I will see you all on the battlefield.